and welcome to Food for Thought. I'm Ramona Singh, and it's always such a pleasure to spend this time with you. Today's episode of Food for Thought, it's about how to cultivate positivity in your life. And joining me with this very important topic is the group editor of Y Media, Yudhvir Jaswal. Hello and welcome.
Thank you so much, Ramona ji. Always a pleasure joining you here at Food for Thought. And I like this idea. I think everyone wants to stay positive. And if you ask me, I definitely want to stay positive throughout my life. So it'll be very interesting to know how to cultivate positivity in your life.
Absolutely. So I thought what would be great is if we actually do a process today, like do a few visualization meditations, because it's one thing to talk about positivity and the things to do and the steps and the thought process, but it's another thing to actually sit and do, an activity such as visualization and bring that into ourselves. Because I think what's really important is to come back home. Like, where's home? Home is like right here. Whether you feel the home is the heart or your gut or just in this area, it's what it is just to come back here. Less up here, which is the mind, and our mind gets very activated with day-to-day stuff, like, when we're communicating with other people, when we're consuming any sort of content, we're just kind of using our mind, but we're sitting out here. And if you notice sometimes when you're working, you may not feel from your neck down. Has that happened to you?
We may not feel from a neck down.
Yeah, because you're busy thinking,
yes,
strategizing. Yes. If you're in a meeting, if it's an intense, conversation, if you're on TV, radio, right? You're picking up calls, you're answering people. Do you feel the rest of your body, or are you sitting in your mind?
You're right. You made a very good point. At that time, we're sitting in our mind. Physically or biological will feel, but actually our mind is so preoccupied with what we're doing. At times, for many hours, I won't even have time to drink water. It doesn't happen with me. And even while I wake up early in the morning, but I'm gathering all the news and everything, and after 2 hours, 3 hours, and when I'm ready for my show, I suddenly realize that, I should drink some water, deep breathe, and then start my show.
Exactly. So when we go through our days, when it's really busy, we forget to eat, drink, even breathe, deep breaths that your lungs and your entire capacity needs. And so what we want to do today is not approach the topic of positivity with our minds and think about it mentally, but rather feel it. And how do you feel positivity? It's always when you feel it inside, when everyone has that feeling of when you're laughing with joy or when you feel love and warmth, it's always a feeling in the body. So that's what we're going to do today. But anything you want to say before we start a process?
Yeah, I think we all want to stay positive in our lives, and that's, I think, what we're going to do. But before we will do this, but when we get into the actual discussion, all I can say is we all should know. We all can think that we are all, why would we even do this talk show? Why would I even listen to this talk show? First things first, we all should know what is the level of our positivity. I doubt there is any black and white answer to that there is no actually litmus test to check you that yes, okay, you are okay, here is a test and you're positive thinking or your thinking is negative. And many people may not even know if they're positive thinkers, they may not realize how positivity is affecting them or how positive they are. There could be other people who could be having challenges in their life and there could be some sort of negativity in their thought process and they may not realize that this is negativity. And in case we are made aware of this, I doubt that you're going to show us the process. I doubt they're following. They could be questioning. So what is the process now? You emphasized a lot on process today, that what is the process? So today, after doing this, when we start, we will be discussing, I have my own litmus test, I'll bring it up today. I have discussed that in Food for Thought earlier as well. But we'll discuss that this might give you some sort of an idea whether your thought process is positive or it's not. And if it's positive, we can still enhance it more and more. There's no harm in enhancing it more and more. And if we are facing challenges, then how we can get on the positive side of the things. So say, for instance, if we have to aim from on a scale of 0 to 100. So if our positivity, we think around, there are different numbers I've read, but some people say it's 50,000, some say 40,000, some people say 80, 70,000. per day. So if we are having 50 to 80,000 thoughts per day, so I don't think so all will be positive or all will be negative. But if we are mostly predominantly in a zone where most of our thoughts are positive, then I think we're okay, but we can still strengthen them. So we'll discuss that.
Sounds good. Okay, so what we'll start is, this is just one simple technique that we're going to do today, which is visualization. And the best way to visualize is when you close your eyes and you're able to feel grounded from within. So let's start with a few deep breaths, okay?
Right.
So let's do that. And I want to tell everyone who's watching, so if you're right now driving and listening to this, maybe it's not the right time to do this visualization meditation because it's really great to be able to stay somewhere which is comfortable for you and for you to be able to close your eyes and do this process. So perhaps do it at a later time if you are behind a steering wheel of a vehicle. The other thing is that if you feel like this is something that you don't want to try, then obviously maybe it's not the right show to continue watching. But what we do want is we want to come together in harmony today and to be able to ground ourselves, visualize the things that I'm asking you to visualize, follow my voice, and from there we're going to be able to ground ourselves and come more back within our body, which is really home. So you're ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with a few deep breaths, and what we're going to do is we're going to inhale deeply from our nose to the point where your stomach expands, right? So just inhale, expand, and then when you release, you can exhale from your mouth, and then your stomach goes in. So let's do about 3 breaths together if we can. Okay, let's do it. Okay. How does that feel? Do you feel more grounded in yourself?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is if you can grab a glass of water or a bottle of water, because what our body is 80% water, right? And we're going to start our visualization meditation today with setting out an intention. And the intention today is about positivity. And so when we set our intention, we're going to use this glass of water, infuse our intention with it, and then we're going to ingest the water, drink it. This is something you can do on a daily basis. When you wake up first thing in the morning, get your glass of water or bottle of water and put your right hand on it. And you're going to go through the process today, but you can do that every day and set your intention for the day. And really, I could move this paper from here to here, but also my intentions are moving the energy source around. So that's what we're going to use today. So we're going to now, I'm going to say the meditation and we're going to be focused on you. And here we go. So if you want to do some deep breaths for this part to just settle back in. Okay. And now we will set and verbally state our intention for our journey today. Doing this while being surrounded and supported by our combined teams is a very powerful, as their energy and support will amplify and broadcast this intention across vast realms of multidimensional reality. We will first infuse our water with this intention as well. So bring your right hand and place it over your water and imagine, if you will, a beautiful light above your crown, and begin to think about the intention we set for today's meditation. Now close your eyes. In a moment, I will have you repeat your intention after me, And as you do, breathe in and feel your beingness combined with the color and the light above you as you speak your intention. Breathe out of your mouth, exhale through the mouth, and follow this energy and the colors down the arm and speak the words of your intention and the colors into the water. Here we go. Close your eyes. We're visualizing that light and that emotion and intentions into the water as we invoke the I am presence. Here we go. Imagine the colors and light. Breathe them in to your crown and the body, and breathe them down into the water. And now we add the intention and do the same thing. So repeat after me. I invoke my
I invoke my
I am presence,
I am presence,
and my intention for this session
and my intention for this session
is to stay positive all my life.
is to stay positive all my life.
Now drink your water as I drink mine, and the intention and the energies will flow throughout our bodies and all of the energy fields. Now we're going to do a heart and mind meditation. Okay? And now place your right hand upon your heart and breathe deeply. Close your eyes. Deeply in and deeply out. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And I will do the same. Just breathe in and breathe out. Feel your chest expand and your hand move up and down with your breath, and feel yourself relaxing, letting go, letting any cares of the day to just fade away. Breathe. And now, if you will, I want to imagine that your heart itself is breathing that air in and out. Just imagine that your heart is breathing and then moving the air throughout your body. We're bringing the heart and the mind into coherence as we do this. Just breathe deeply in and deeply out. Each breath in and out of your heart connects you completely with your original life force energy. Each breath in and out reminds us that and our deepest connection with Source and our greatest wisdom resides within the realm of the heart space. In and out, in and out. Your heart knows, my heart also knows. In and out. And we're aligning our energies and our hearts and our minds. Each breath in and out of your heart connects you completely with Source. Source may be your God, may be the saints. It's the life force energy that you're completely connected with. And now you may place your hand in any position in which they're comfortable and just relax. And we begin. We're going to do another one where we're going to release any negativity anywhere in the body. And follow me as we go. Close your eyes. You say, I am, the I am presence, the who you are within. I call upon my guides and all the highest counsels of the light. I call upon my supporters, my animal spirits, my soul group supervisors, and I ask you to protect me. I ask God to protect me. I now command through the power of my voice that any implants, any blockages, interference patterns, negative entities, shadows, chips, strings and cords be now removed from me, my heart space, and my entire body, and from anywhere else in my etheric body, my astral body, my spirit body, and my physical body, which is here against my will, against my permission, and against my higher purpose. From now on, throughout all time, infinitum, I now banish any energy field by the power of the Most High. I surrender you to be transformed through love. Now I place protection as a golden barrier around myself, my etheric body, my astral body, my spirit body, my physical body, and mostly around me of my heart and the rest of my body. Nothing can penetrate this barrier without my permission and knowing and consent by the highest counsel. Such it will be, and I will fulfill my purpose on this planet beginning now. We're now going to use the sun energy, life force itself, to relax ourselves and to get connected with the life force. Close your eyes. Imagine now, if you will, the great central sun, the center of all that is, the very heart of Source itself. This beautiful, golden, sparkling light is the brightest, most powerful light you could possibly imagine. We're going to ask that the great central sun send a beam of healing light and energy directly to me now. This beautiful beam of light is arriving here now, and it's shining and dancing and sparkling now, just right on the top of your head, just beginning to be felt in the crown chakra. And this light is going to go through your entire body and all of your energy fields, but it begins slowly. Right now, it is just at the top of your head. Maybe you can feel it, some warmth, a bit of pressure. This beautiful light begins to enter your scalp as it goes through this area. The beautiful light goes across your head as it slowly begins to move into your skull and fill up your entire gray matter with light, moving through bone and muscle and tissue and tendon and nerves and into your bloodstream. The light surrounds every cell, every molecule as it slowly moves down across the third eye chakra, down into the eyes, sinuses, ears, and mouth. The light moves and regenerates as it flows, clearing and rewiring the brain, dissolving negative looping thoughts and negative neural pathways, creating new neural connections with light, positive light, down, 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 slowly and warmly. It goes now down into the throat and back of the neck, clearing and cleansing every chakra as it moves and down the spine now as well. The light now begins to move across the shoulders and into the arms, all the way down to the tips of the fingers, down, down, into the torso, across the back, and also now, the light now begins to fill all of the systems and organs, the lungs and the heart, the digestive organs, and down now into the lower pelvis. The reproductive organs are now bathed in this light. And this light continues down, down now into the big bones of the legs, down to the very marrow of the bones as it goes down, down across the knees, the shins, and the feet. And the light continues now and moves outside of your feet and into the floor as the light carries away all the misqualified energies, negativity, and debris, carrying away old programs and belief systems no longer required. The light continues down through the crust of the earth and through all the layers, down, down to the very center of the planet, the Earth star, the heart of the Earth. And there, the Earth recycles all of the unwanted energies and uses them for others in a beneficial and benevolent ways. Then the light bounces pure and cleanses off the Earth star back up through all the layers and levels, back up through the crust of the planet and into the floor and back into your feet and body. Up the light goes through your legs, torso and head, and out again through your crown, back to the central great sun. And so you're now fully cleansed and connected both to the earth and to the source. We're going to bring your light body back into your physical body now, just bringing your energy back to your physical form. All of your renewed and realigned vibrant energy is returning now into your body. But before you open your eyes, you take note of the expansion of your heart and the increased depth of your wisdom and knowing, and you send gratitude to all who participated in your journey today. You're returning to your everyday awareness and consciousness, feeling yourself return now to this room and the present day and time, just waking up naturally and completely and fully. And you begin to stretch and move and open your eyes when you're ready. I'm going to count backwards for you to wake up. 1, 2. You're beginning to wake up now. 3, 4. You can move your arms, legs. It feels so good to stretch and move. 5, 6. You're now back in this room, coming back to your body completely. 7, 8. Coming back completely into your physical form and everyday consciousness and awareness. 9, 10. Feeling wonderful, refreshed, energized, you're fully awake, and welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. I think it was a wonderful experience today, and I think I must say it's the first time that I've done something like this in quite a few years. The only thing I could recall was when I explained earlier as well, when we were kids, we used to go to the place, the religious place where my mom, dad used to take us. But other than that, yeah, very rarely I've done, like, this is a proper process, this is a proper ritual, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. Mentally, physically, I'm feeling so light now.
Yes, that's good. That's how you want to feel. That's when you're connected to yourself and you become so present with your breath and your life that you realize that all the things you were thinking about and you're worrying about, those were the things that made you feel so heavy. But when you come back into yourself, you realize, oh, it's just light all around. So you were able to now disconnect from that chatter of the mind that makes everything so heavy, intense, like quickly and aggressively, or, you know, it's just that it's an impact, and that affects the body. It almost disconnects with the body. So this, when you come back in, you realize, oh, everything's okay. It's all good because you're in the now presence.
Yeah. I must say, this is the first time I felt, because I hear, you know, it's not just a mental experience, but it's a physical experience as well. Like, my entire body right now, it's feeling so calm, so relaxed right now. As a matter of fact, if you, maybe in a few minutes, I'll be back in my zone. But right now, I don't even feel like talking that much. I just feel like relaxing, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because I listen to so many people that this is what they do. I never felt it. The first time I felt what actually is meditation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being part of this visualization meditation. There's so many different types of meditations. Today was just the ability to visualize, to be able to come back into ourselves. And we started with an intentional meditation where we used a glass of water or a bottle of water where you can infuse your intentions. You can do that for the day. You could do that for the week, as often as you like, because really, when we talk about law of attraction, or when we talk about manifesting the life we want, well, that's really intention. And when we use a physical form of a glass of water and infuse our intention, and we consume that water, where our body is made out of water and everything is just moving through that system and flow of life. Then we moved on to the heart and mind meditation, where it's really important to align the heart with the mind, because sometimes we may just think with the mind or we may just think with the heart, and it's so important to get them on the same page. Just like we know about the mind, body, and soul, well, the heart is a big aspect of it, and that's what we did. And so these meditations are there for you to use them anytime you want, just to bring back the alignment. Then we did a meditation where we just removed anything negative, any blockages, anything that doesn't serve us anymore, old ways of thinking, old programmings, being around dense energies, right? We always look at the map of consciousness when we feel fear and anger and all of those, harder feelings, shame. Those things may create energetic blocks in our body. So we did a meditation where we removed them. We've asked them to go, and we called on God, all the supporters that are here for us to be able to, support us in the process. And when you say I, that's again intention. When you ask things that no longer need to be there to be gone, that is intention. And as your voice, as you hear your voice say it, or you hear it very clearly, your body, the cells in your body to the tissues in your body, the blood flow, it's taking your command. Your body, your voice is the voice of God to your body. So this is something that when you invoke, it leaves. Then we added the sun meditation, where we connected to the heat and the rays of the sun, because that is really life force energy. We brought the sun in, the heat, the light, the energy, and the waves of the sun from our crown chakra all the way to our feet, going bit by bit, feeling it in every aspect, because we removed the negative thoughts and energies. We brought in the healing light of the sun. And the sun, what it does is it goes through the body, it goes into the earth. How powerful is Mother Earth that it regenerates, it goes through the seasons, it gives us life, it gives us everything we consume. Everything we consume for food comes from Earth. And so Mother Earth took that energy, recycled it, brought it back to us, and it went through us again and back to the sun, which connects us to sun, our body, and the earth. And it's so nice to be back in the body. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. As I was explaining earlier as well, I think it's the first time I've done meditation, and I'm sure you explain different forms of meditation, visual meditation and other meditations. But I'll highly recommend this. I think everyone should be doing this. I've heard it many times from you as well, and many other people I see, they've made this as almost a daily part of their routine. They do it maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. But most of the people who are very busy during the day, they all do it. And my only question would be that after doing this, you're so relaxed. Would you, like a job like me, would you really want to start reading news after that? No, I don't think so. I would want to read news after this. The only thing I would want is just sit down and relax, because your mind, it's not, and you know, it has an amazing effect not only on your mind, but entire body. I feel as if my mind is relaxed, my body is relaxed, and you're right, it feels almost on every cell, every part of the body. I think all the cells are so relaxed, like my hands, feet, and you were mentioning that during the visual meditation part as well, from knees, toes, every part of the body is so relaxed. So I'll highly recommend everyone to do that, and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you. And what if I were to tell you that God intended us, or our creation, whoever you believe in, has intended us to be this relaxed throughout our lives?
I couldn't agree more on this point. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much, because then I'll use my brain to talk.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, but all I can tell you is you're right. I'm just visualizing in my mind the sages, the munis, the monks, maybe 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. Yeah, I'm drawing a lot of energy right now. So
Okay.
yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to end our show as we always do with the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is a Hawaiian prayer. It's 4 simple sentences. It again helps you come back home, which is inside, and in the here and now, because in the present moment, as you breathe in and out and you're back home, you realize everything is really all right. So it's 4 sentences. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you.
I couldn't agree more. And you know, when I was thinking about this topic, I never thought this would happen at the show. But when I was thinking about this topic, you know, I thought what would be an apt way to close. I think we always use this prayer, and nothing better would have summed up the whole experience that I had today, and how you can stay positive. I think these 4 lines definitely say this. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you.
Thank you. Until next time, take care and be well.
Thank you, take care.